Well, I'd had a silly cough that didn't clear up. Went to see the doctor. He gave me some antibiotics. That didn't seem to make much difference. Subsequently did some blood tests and a urine test, which showed some faint sort of blood in it and just slightly anemic. So he sent me down to the hospital for some tests. Having had various scans and various other things, they found a tumour. And obviously that's got to come out. Having then operated on me, I only had one kidney that had the tumour on it, and the other one had shrivelled. So from having what I thought a very fit body became a body with no kidneys in it. With the alternatives that were offered, I felt that the haemodialysis was better for me, mainly because I thought it was less trouble. I thought sticking a few needles in my arms 3 times a week was a sight easier than having to have a change of bags, for example, every 2 or 3 hours or 4 hours, however long it is. And particularly being at work full time, it would mean me going into a separate room and messing around. And to me, having a needle in one night and then missing a couple of days before the next one is a better alternative with the lifestyle I was living. Well, I've been on home dialysis now for 3.5 years. Not had too many problems at all, really. A couple of incidents, but with the training I had, you're quite confident of dealing with most things that can go wrong. Well, anything that goes wrong, really. But if, for example, we've had an incident, I think, where the machine had a problem, you've got call lines direct to the technicians who can advise you. And even if it's a dialysis problem, you can also ring the dialysis ward of the local hospital, the unit you're in, and get an answer there usually as well. Obviously, being on home hemo, you have the opportunity to be able to adjust your sessions. So if, for example, you wanted to go down to the gym or play football like I have been doing, then you could alter it around to fit in to the sessions you need. As long as you get your 3 sessions a week in, it doesn't stop you doing anything else that you want to carry on doing. The people at work have been excellent, actually. They have been very understanding, very supportive. I finish at 4:30 on the 3 dialysis days, but to be fair, I work sort of 7 o'clock in the morning onwards anyway, so I don't waste any or lose any hours, shall we say. I've been very fortunate, actually, with the travel side. We are quite able to go on holidays, and I would certainly recommend anybody who's on dialysis to try and get away abroad. There are numerous dialysis units abroad, even in England, actually, for that matter, where you can book slots and just have a normal holiday. We went to Tenerife, and you literally have to book 6 or 8 weeks in advance as normal. Well, longer if you can, obviously. But as far as your dialysis side is concerned, there are a couple of blood tests and swab tests that you have to do to send away, and obviously get permission from your consultant to travel. But when you get to your holiday, everything is pre-booked for you. You turn up at the hospital, plug you in, and off you go. From a recommendation for a new patient, well, I think they need to weigh up what's best for them, for their lifestyle. But for me, because I'm fairly active, I still enjoyed my sport, various other things, work full time. For me, home dialysis is better because it's less stressful for me. I can just do it every other day. Whilst it alters your outlook on what you have to do, because you spend 3 nights a week sat on a machine for 4.5 hours or whatever, the rest of the time we make as much use of it as we can.